Greetings, friends. How are you doing? I hope you are fine and you're doing great. My name is Matt, aka Dichaba, and I'm doing great as well. Now let's get on with it, shall we? Right. So in this lesson, I want to teach you how to read chord diagrams, and this is what I'm referring to by chord diagrams. So these are the diagrams, the sort of diagrams that you'll find in books and on the internet that show you how to play different chords. Right, so for the chord diagram to make sense, I'm gonna juxtapose it or put it alongside the guitar, and so that it can make sense for you. So now if you look at this diagram, what you're gonna realize is this black part for me here represents that, which is called the nut, right, of the guitar, right? So this diagram is in its proper orientation when it's like facing sideways like this, instead of when it is like this. So now what I want you to notice on this diagram is the fact that it has these numbers circled in pink. So here we have a 1, here we have a 2, and here we have a 3. So in fact I should have written them the other way around, but let me just put them like this first. So we have a 1 here, we have a 2 here, and we have a 3, and they have a meaning. Now again, if you look at this diagram, if I put it below the guitar like this, let me hold it there. If I put it below the guitar like this, so you'll notice that this line represents the first fret, then the second fret, third, and so forth, right? And then these dots represent these markers over here on the guitar, the third fret marker and the fifth fret marker over there. And so what it teaches you here is how to play the G major chord. So it says that you're gonna place your second finger on the low E string on the third fret, and then you're gonna place your first finger on the second fret of the A string, and then you're gonna place your third finger on the third fret of the high E string, right? So this side represents the bottom of the guitar, and this side represents the top of the guitar, which is this side. And of course these lines, these horizontal lines represent the strings, right? So we have the low E string, we have the A string, we have the D string, we have the G string, and then we have the B string, and also lastly the high E string. And these circles over here represent strings that you play without fretting them, without pressing them. If I didn't want you to play them, I would have put crosses there, which is what you're going to realize when you are reading the chord diagrams on the internet and in different books, right? So we're going to try and apply this to the playing. So remember, in as far as the fingers are concerned, so the pointer finger is called the first finger, the middle finger is called the second finger, and the third finger is called the ring finger is called the third finger, and the pinky is called what is it called? The fourth finger, right? So it says we need to place our second finger on the low E on the third fret, which is what I'm doing there. And it says place your first finger on the second fret of the A string, which is what I'm doing there, and place your third finger on the third fret of the high E string. And that's how you hold the G chord, right? And if it was a minor chord, even if it's not here on the diagram will tell you place your second finger on the second fret of the A, and place it on the D in the second fret, and that would give you an E minor, right? So that's essentially what it is. I'll put this diagram over here. Hopefully it fits the screen. You can pause the video and check it out and see what it's all about. And so yeah, get the hang of it. Remember, the guitar always looks like it's upside down. When you go onto the internet, the diagrams will be like this, but somehow your mind has to see them like this. Think of them as a guitar that is like that, but it has to be like this, because you know how, I don't know why they've decided to write them out like this, but It is what it is, because even when you're counting the strings, this is the first one, the second one, the third one, the fourth one, the fifth one, and the sixth. Not from so sometimes when you're reading some books, they'll be like, and you place your finger at the top of the guitar and they're referring to the bottom, right? It used to drive me nuts and crazy, but I understand it now, and hence I decided to make this video so that you can also understand it. So that's it for this lesson, and I'll see you in the next lesson, my friend. Stay well and take care.